Loneliness is not always the absence of people. Sometimes, it's the absence of understanding, even in a crowded room. Psychologists call this emotional isolation, a state where you're surrounded, but still feel unseen. Loneliness is not just a feeling, it's a biological warning signal. According to neuroscientists at UCLA, the brain processes loneliness the same way it processes physical pain. Your mind interprets social disconnection as danger, activating stress responses meant for survival. This is why loneliness feels heavier than people think. We live in the most connected generation in history, yet we've never felt more alone. A Harvard study shows more than 50% of young adults experience chronic loneliness, even while constantly online. Social media gives us the illusion of connection, but emotionally, we are starving. We have thousands of followers, but no one to call when we're hurting. Humans evolved to belong to tribes. To sit around fires, share meals, and rely on each other. When that bond breaks, the brain triggers the same pathways connected to hunger. Over time, loneliness changes how we see the world. It makes us sensitive to rejection, cautious with trust, and hyper-aware of emotional danger. There's the loneliness people see, and then there's the one we carry silently. The one where you laugh with friends but go home feeling empty. The one where you're physically present, but emotionally invisible. Psychologists call this perceived isolation, and it's more painful than physical solitude. Some of the loneliest people in the world are in relationships. Two people sharing a home, a routine, a life, but not a connection. Studies show that emotional disconnection increases stress as much as chronic illness. Because the heart feels unsafe in the place it should feel most at peace. Loneliness often begins long before adulthood. Children who grow up unheard, unseen, or emotionally misunderstood carry that silence into later life. They become adults who fear closeness, yet crave it deeply. Adults who say, "I'm fine," because they learned early that their feelings didn't matter. Some people hide loneliness behind independence. They say, "I don't need anyone," but what they really mean is, "I'm scared to need someone." Strength is real, but so is the quiet longing for someone who understands your silence. Someone who hears the words you never say. People hide loneliness because they fear being judged or seen as weak. But loneliness isn't a weakness, it's a universal human emotion. Even the strongest, happiest-looking people feel lonely. Especially the ones who spend their lives being there for everyone else. Researchers at the University of Chicago found that meaningful relationships increase lifespan as much as quitting smoking. Connection literally changes the chemistry of the brain. It reduces stress hormones, boosts immune strength, and stabilizes emotions. Humans are wired to heal through connection, not isolation. Healing begins with acknowledging the emptiness you've been carrying. Not denying it, not hiding it, understanding it. Psychologists recommend taking small steps. Talk to one person. Join a community. Rebuild trust slowly but intentionally. Loneliness is not permanent. Sometimes the person you need most is the person you're becoming. Healing begins when you stop pretending you're okay and start building the connections your heart has been waiting for. If you feel lonely, you're not alone. Millions feel exactly what you feel, even if they never say the words. Maybe your courage to speak your truth becomes the reason someone else speaks theirs. Because healing doesn't happen alone, it happens together. If this message inspired you, then don't let it end here. Someone out there needs the strength you found today. Hit the subscribe button so you never miss another motivational message. Like this video to help it reach someone who feels like giving up. Share it with a friend who needs encouragement right now. Remember, every week, I'll be here with more inspiration, more strength, and more reasons to keep going. Subscribe today, and let's grow together. Your future self will thank you.